Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Blackybear, and today I am working on my speed team for Evil Chimera, and I wanted to share it with you. So I already run it a few times, so the towers are now down, the E-cards. It's not yet um, perfect. I need to get more damage in order to get a speed run. One thing to note, I do not use Elven Queen, but there is another unit which is kind of a cheat code, and that's Dire Lord. So yeah, for sure he will help set this team up. The reason why is because he is using this passive. I wish I could use him for the counter attack buff because it's just a better counter attack buff, but I don't have immunity otherwise, so he needs to run this. I'm gonna show you the run. It does not always work, like it's not 100% yet, but if it works, it's so fast. You have seen this before, only with the Elven Queen in. So I buff first, and then I extend the buffs. Then they start attacking, and what needs to happen is that he actually, when he attacks, that he goes down to the flight mode. So now I hit, and now he has to go in flight mode. Right now that does not happen, so now you will notice it might be annoying. But I didn't drop too much in health, so now everything goes immune, invincibility, and they will counter. And preferably I do enough damage to let him jump right away. There we go, we got hits. As you can see, they have to hit again. So now they fly up, but two of my swordsmen are not protected anymore because my damage was too low. So those two will die eventually or right away. They actually survived, it's pretty sick, but they don't have the counter anymore. So it's not like perfect. So now they're trying to heal up. I got a little lucky with a proc on her. He jumps up again. I do not have any buffs, but he still has the attack break, which actually stays on after the first jump. The first jump he cleanses, but then it stays on. My whole team is quite okay. They're quite healthy, and it seems like they're gonna do it without too much of a hassle. The, let's see if we can get a swordsman hitting a few more times. There we go, and it should be done. Yeah, there we go. So the run is definitely not always gonna work. So I will go over the runes now, and then I will run it another few times so you can kind of see how it goes. So this guy is on one set of conflict and a fight set. He has pretty decent grit. These are the runes that we're working with. I need to get some more damage, so there's still room for improvement here. There are some 5-star runes that I have to use. Um, and like this rune is like, oh, it's really nice, but it has just high defense. It's not really useful. But today I started upgrading the runes a bit and giving them a bit of extra stuff. So this guy is really tanky for some reason. I guess I just got some luck on some HP stats. There we go, it's 11 and a lot of defense. We have this rune with a lot of HP. This rune with a lot of... Actually, this is HP and dev as well. As you can see, this guy just kinda got lucky on his HP stuff. So that's pretty good, but again, a 5-star rune on attack, so it can improve. Obviously, the runes can go up to plus 15, which I have to do. Yeah, this one is a bit less, but also he got quite a good amount of HP. He still needs to be upgraded in a little bit. And look, this is nice, like so much attack and crit. This sucks, but this is nice. And then the last swordman, he's quite squishy, that's why I put him in back. He has good defense, but he's on full fight. And this, or sorry, full conflict. This obviously gives them more damage, which is super nice. Like I have to check how much I have in total. And then I run a Dialord. which is necessary if you want to run a speed team like this. If you don't want to run a speed team, but just because you don't have those either Elven Queen or Dire Lord, you have to kind of go for a 3-minute run, which is fine. I think it's a fine run, but if you have them, I run him with the passive. And then we have the Druid for the counter buff. So this one, I want to skill him up a little bit because then his reduced cooldown, so we will put it up more often. He's just on speed, immunity. Actually, the immunity set is just for arena. It's not necessary. And then she is on Berserk, so she can get extra turns, and Prayer, so I get a bit more HP. And that helps out. Like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sets. So I got 4 sets of Prayer, which is 32% health for everyone. And then for attack, I got 1, nothing, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. Don't think he has any. 8 sets of fight. So that's like 8 times 8. It's 60. What did I say? 64? Yeah, 64, I believe. 64% attack on everyone. That's just gonna boost that stuff. But even now, I still need a bit more damage, and I will get it. I will be able to get it. I think if the runes are like maxed out on the slots that I have now, I think this run would be safer. Also, I have been thinking about 6-starring this woman, this jungle heart, because it's not necessary, but I think she's just a great healer overall. And if I make her max level, I can sanctify her, and then I can get like an extra healing buff on him, and that's great. Like extra healing will actually make this team maybe even better, because then even if something doesn't really go out, as she doesn't die, because now sometimes she dies, she just heals them up and we're ready again. So he did jump again, but as you saw, my immunity fell off. So now I'm just taking all the damage. So I already lost my jungle heart. I think that was the first one to go. So, and I didn't counter. So now kind of the run kind of gets screwed over, right? Now you'll notice, okay, there we go. This is really like, I don't know. This is gonna wipe most likely because I don't have anything healing or saving me. Only if I think they even have to jump. Yeah, see, another jump. So the run is definitely not safe. Not yet. I need more damage. With more damage, I can do this. But if we would go to a more safe run, so let's go out of here and go for a more safe run. So this is the team I've been working on, right? But there's also a way safer way to do this. So I have to check which swordsman I'm gonna take with me. Yeah, I want you. Which one does it? I guess you hit on. So what is also an option is to build. Archer is a really good one because he reduces stuff. If you don't have Archer, you can do something else, obviously. But what I wanted to show you guys is actually like Harpy, very good, very solid unit to do some good damage over here. And take your best unit that you have. For me, it's Spider Queen when it comes to damage, or just more Holy Swordsman. And then I could use Holy Swordsman. Let's skip one more Holy Swordsman. Let's skip him, so he can go in the back. And what I would have done, like right now, I will run Azura because I have him, and I will make him captain, so I get more defense. And now I can also just take this instead, and yeah, now we can run as well. But this run will take for a lot longer, obviously. But for now, this is a run that I can do because it's relatively safe and it's not really likely to die. While the other run is really fast, but it's right now not ready, so it fails from time to time. But if you don't really mind blowing some energy on it, it's like a lot faster. But as you can see, this start of this team actually starts out pretty heavy. Like they're doing pretty well already. And he jumps, like that was a quick first jump. And it's because the Holy Swordsman still, even if you only have a few. But now I take the full damage of him. But because I have the Swordsman in the back, they don't take as much damage. And with the other team, you kind of run them in the front. So as you guys can see, there's actually silences on the team. So before that, they cannot use anything. Now everything comes up again. But as you can see, the first jump and the second jump, they're relatively fast. So I know I do use the Dialord, and I know I use it Azura because those units are built for me and they're like all my best runes. But you can kind of replace them, and I know that the Golem is actually a perfect unit for survivability in this layer because it's just he shields the whole team constantly. Every time he gets a turn, he shields the whole team with his max HP. I don't know if it's what percentage it is, but it's pretty high. I think 25, and that's really kind of making it really good. So I'm starting to lose units now because they're all silenced, but that's okay because I think we get it, no problem. So both teams are relatively fast, as you can see, but it could be better. So for the other dungeons, actually not running that many Holy Swordsmen is better in well, in terms of like you could run, if you see, you could run the Holy Swordsman stuff, but you have to get the immunity, and especially on the chaotic, it doesn't really work like that because he has super high defense. And I think you can do it because they can rush through it. As you can see, the chaotic one, the Holy Swordsmen are being used. In Lawful, they're being used. In Evil, they're being used. So yeah, but you need, for the multiple Holy Swordsmen, you need a Dialord or the Elven Queen to work. If you do not have that, building 2 Holy Swordsmen or something is so good because they do so much damage. So that was it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching and start making your teams. If you want to go free to play in free to play units, then probably one of the best units you can build is Archives, the Rock Golem, because of his this passive, 25% I think, or 20%. This doesn't say percent, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be percent. So 25%, this helps enormous to survive, to let your whole team survive. 2 Holy Swordsmen, 2 of these guys, and for the rest you can basically make sure that you get attack break, speed down, and death break. Those 3 are the most important. So I would say use the Druid for the counter, and then I would say use the where is she? Jungle Heart. Use Jungle Heart, the Cheetah Jungle Heart, for heals and cooldown reduction and all that kind of stuff. And then you can also use the Harpy for extra heals, and I think White is also pretty good because she does slow. She reduces the target's attack. This cleanses you, but I'm not 100% sure you should run that. Her passive is pretty good. Select an ally. Okay. She can either be a remover of buffs, which is good because you kind of need immunity, as you see, but otherwise your units get silenced. And she can attack down or defense down, depending on what you want to use. So that's also a great unit to use. So you have many options to do it in, and this can go up to like 3 minutes, especially with the Holy Swordsman. Those make you run fast. So, and if you're lucky and you pulled some of the good ones that you want, the Boxer Maui, whatever, is really good because she has a lot of debuffs. Let me see, defense. She is restoring HP. She is a kind of an RNG, but she has, if I'm correct, a good defense block. I can't see it right now. Is it she? Is she? Yeah, she is the boxer. Which skill do you need to use then? Attacks an enemy with butter knife to deal 250. Reduce target's attack. Oh, that's attack reduction, 100%. That's great. This reduced defense, 100%. That's insane. And this restores HP 10% for all allies, which is great. So this girl is really good, just based on her 100%. Like you need accuracy on her, I think. I'm not 100% sure if you do, but I think you still do. But she's just great for this. I don't think there are many dark units I would build for this. I mean, I'm not sure, but that's basically how you can build a free-to-play team. So there's also another YouTuber called Spaceballs, and he actually showed one of these free-to-play teams. Okay, I will put that link down below my description, so if you want to see that free-to-play team in action, you can click on that and you can show it, or you can watch it, how it's free-to-play, because what I've obviously shown, it's not free-to-play. I'm gonna run a few more runs, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!